Eli, so over here in Paris, you're on the 22 still, correct?
Correct. On the 22.
Is there a particular reason you're on the 22? Are you still developing the 23?
We didn't get them early enough.
Okay.
And then when we sent the bike over for Cardiff, it just made the most sense.
Yeah.
And I mean, it would have been nice to race here on a 23, but to be honest, I've only had probably 3 days on Supercross track on the 23.
Oh, okay.
So that's what I'm doing after this, is going straight into that. This is the final race for the 22. Yeah.
Yeah. Is this the same bike that you had in Cardiff?
Yeah, it's the Cardiff bike.
Now, I was talking to Chiz last week, and he kind of helped do some development on that bike, trying to get it ready for you.
Yeah.
And he talked about some things that he knew what you wanted, what you liked out of the 22. And then with the 23, there was something in particular that he's like, well, this feels better, but it's not what Eli liked from the 22. And then I guess you wrote it and felt exactly what this is his story, obviously. Is there something in particular with the 23 that you like better than the 22? There's like that you notice right away, like, oh, this is going to be better?
The first thing you notice is the weight.
Okay.
Yeah. So then your lean is super easy on that bike, and that's really nice. And you don't realize it until you go from the 22 to the 23. Because I feel like my 22 is a sweet bike and it's in a sweet position. But that's the biggest thing you feel for positive going on the 23.
It's kind of scary that if the bike's even better and you're feeling even better after the year you just had, like scary for everybody else. Like how good you might be good.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you like these events though overseas? Like this King of Paris, does that really matter to you, or is it it's just having fun racing? You know, and the title does it? Like,
it does. I mean, I won it in 14,
right.
So I haven't won. I've won it once. But they're just fun races. Like the crowds, it's a different crowd and a little bit different feeling show, you know. So it's cool. It's cool, and the builds are a little bit different, and there's quite a few good riders out there. So I enjoy them.
Yeah, it's probably less pressure, but it's still racing. It's still fun. You get that excitement out of it.
Yeah, I mean, you're not going for a championship, but at the same time, you're a racer. I don't want to go out there and just dink around. So
right.
I'm still laying it down.
I love that, you know, after all these championships and it's like the drive's still there. Like you're just a racer, period. The winning motivates you.
Yeah, absolutely. that's why I'm still here. I mean, you just, yeah. As a racer, you don't really get. I haven't gotten tired of that feeling yet. You know, chasing the win.
Do you fear when that time comes when you're like, oh yeah, if that goes away? Do you fear that at all?
Yeah, I do, and then I also fear of what do you do afterward. I don't like thinking of those things, but because it's the only thing you know, and you've done it forever, and you get so good at it. And I feel like mentally at this age, you actually become like I'm in a better spot than I ever have been. So it's kind of a weird position to be in to even think about any sort of end.
Are you tired of people talking about how happy you seem this year? Is that getting old?
I mean, I don't mind it. I don't mind people saying that. But it showed. It showed in my results, and I was. You know, I was. We were having fun. We were having success. It's like, how do you not have a good time in that position?
Do you look back on your career now and go, man, I wish I could have had this feeling at certain other times?
Yeah, but it's also because I think I've accomplished those goals now. I can kind of take a breath. I think before you get those goals, you know, before you accomplish those goals, you're just maybe you're a little more uptight, and you know you don't want to make the mistakes, and you don't know your best environment yet to surround yourself, and that just is part of growing.
Earlier, watching you here in practice, there was a moment before the finish line that I saw where you got sideways. There's those little the threes. Do you remember that? Like a lot of times you guys don't.
It was a little sketchy.
Yeah. Did your heart rate spike?
It did, and this dirt is really sticky, so if you go sideways, it tries to pull you left to right. So that's what got a little squirrely. Is I took the rear end or whatever it was, got squirrely out of the turn, and then it got a little sketchy.
Okay. How about the whoops? They seem really big compared to
Whoops are tough.
Yeah.
They're really tough. And JP spanked us in practice because of them.
He was good. He looked better.
He's going to be the man tonight because of those whoops, so we all got to step up.
It's going to be a fun night. 23 coming in. Dylan should be back if everybody's healthy. Yamaha's going to be really strong this year.
Yeah.
How is it battling with a teammate that probably is equal to you and going to be on par? Like, is that hard you share information? Do you have a different sense of racing a teammate that's on par with you?
Yeah, you never want to be the second place guy, but at the same time, we get along. It's not like I'm practicing every day with him, so it's not like we're getting sick of each other, you know. So we just go race each other. I'm in Colorado, he's in Florida, so we're cool. Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, good talking to you. Good luck tonight, and can't wait for A1 to get here.
All right, thanks.